Somebody say local.
Greetings to all the family, friends and fans of DAsportsVYBEZ. We are here with another great man of Dominica football, a man who contributed immensely to Dominica football, Mr. CLEM HARVE, and he's going to give us his story, his whole experience of football from inception to right now. So Mr. HARVE, talk to us please.
Yeah, basically it began in grammar school where I attended, and at grammar school it's compulsory to take part in sports. So I like football based on the Harlem football team. It was my pleasure to see Harlem guys play football. So I got that inspiration there and I moved on to form my own club. My club is CG Half Stars, and we had a group of girls as well. So it's an entire club of about 180 of us. And we would play inter-club because of the size of the team.
Okay, well, let's just go back a little bit before that. Did you play any football?
I did at grammar school.
Grammar school?
Yeah, I did.
What position did you play?
Defense.
All right. And could you give us a little experience in terms of your playing days?
Well, I was eager not to see the ball come towards me, so it's a matter of kicking back. So it wasn't. I wasn't a professional at that time, but kicking back the ball was very important for me.
All right. So
as a defender.
Okay. So then after that, you became now into organizing of the club.
That is correct.
Yes, sir.
Because I saw Harlem was in fact dominating the world of the Newton community. So it inspired me to form my own club.
What year CG Half Stars started?
But the years will stay in my head. No?
Okay, so a long time.
70s, 80s, 90s?
90s. As a matter of fact, if you can recall, the Savannah was a slope.
Yes.
And then Regina Charles was the one who graded the place and boosted all the pipes there. So from there, we started.
Because I'm hearing about CG Half Stars playing in the Windsor Park.
That's correct.
But I know growing up, CG Half Stars played on Newton Savannah.
That is correct, yes.
So tell us about the different times on the Savannah, and then you will go on playing in the Windsor Park.
Well, we played on the Savannah in the League of Harlem League, and then we bought our old uniforms and decided to play in the park itself. Then we moved from intermediate to first division.
Okay, and any notables in terms of winning anything or
yes, we wanted the intermediate trophy. That's why we moved to first division.
Oh, great!
Yeah.
Okay, and could you name some guys from your team, that team, intermediate team, in winning that championship?
Well, I need to tell you first of all, Michael George was a little teammate of ours, but Harlem stole him. So we were also recruiting players to play for Harlem.
All right.
Although we had rivals, so it wasn't an easy job for us.
Okay, so that intermediate team that won that championship, could you give us our 2 or 3 or 1 or 2 names of great players, our key instrumental in that?
Well, a defender named Melvin Thomas.
All right.
He broke his leg in when we were in one of the games.
Okay.
And I can recall that he was not an easy player. He was the captain actually of the club.
All right. And any other player?
Well, we have Von Casimir. We have Dancy Thomas.
All right.
Tide.
Okay. Oh, that's another great player.
Yeah,
all right. And then you moved to first division. And what about in that first division?
Well, it's a struggle to get further. I mean, when you're first division, you have others to compete with. Like St. Joseph. You have Saints. They were formidable teams.
Okay, how far did CG after? Was the closest you all got in first division to?
Well, it was competitive. We were just in the competition itself.
All right.
We didn't really win anything else. I mean, we won the intermediate cup to move on to the first division.
Okay.
Well, it began from there, but it was a very difficult area. You had to play players Harlem as well.
All right. Okay, and then but you continued over the years to play in the off-season in the Newton League.
That is correct, yes.
And there you did a lot of...
Yes. And my club built the basketball court. Are you aware of that as well?
Which basketball court?
Yeah, they're washing the cars there.
Okay.
My club built that.
Oh, great.
My club built 3 toilets.
Oh, wow.
Citronia toilet, the one by the Savannah, and the one in Kingsville.
That's great stuff.
Yes.
So you kept sponsoring, you kept giving. What drove you to do so?
Well, I as a shopkeeper, you get a lot of people who have little problems, so you try to assist them. So it motivated me to help people.
So is it a form of giving back to the community
That is
also?
so correct. That is so correct. That is so correct. I'm not being selfish.
And then being an avid lover of the football, that the club sponsoring the club was, you know,
When we
second
were raising
nature.
the funds as well,
Okay.
with scientific rules and what they call it, we made them what they were, you know, at the school.
Oh, so you all had a lot of
Fundraising yes,
activities.
activities. Yes.
All right. And so now we've in the Newton League. What about in the Newton League? Any notables in terms of championships and stuff like that for the club?
Newton League?
Yeah, on the Savannah.
No, I don't recall any of the.
Did CJ Stars win any championships in the
Of
Newton
course
League?
we did. Of course we did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Could you give us any like moments? What in all the playing CJ Stars playing? Could you give us one of the moments? You know, a moment that stuck to you. That was
Well, the moment that stuck to me is the day that Melvin Thomas broke his leg. Because people on stands heard the noise.
Wow.
And we won that trophy that same day. He broke his leg.
Wow.
He was a defender.
Okay. And from your club, are there any players who made the national team?
Yes, of
representing
course.
Dominica? Could you
Yes, of
name
course.
one or two of them?
Roy Warner.
Okay.
Roy Warner was a player as well.
Okay.
Then we have Chalky Bird. Chalky Bird was a player as well.
Yes.
And then we have the names can't come to my mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
and in terms of rivalry, you know, because I know CJ Stars was a team to look for. People, you all not an easy team.
Yes.
So in terms of rivalry, what team was
St. Joe and Saints, we had a problem with them at the park.
in the park?
Yes.
Yes. And
They were difficult to rumble with.
all right. And in Newton Savannah, the Newton League.
Well, Spurs, yes. Spurs, yes. Team called Spurs. We had
Spurs played in Newton League?
Yes, of course, yes. Spurs.
Okay,
They were
okay.
green and white.
Green and white, okay.
Okay, and could you give us like a little, just paint a little, give us a little, insight as to one of the game, a memorable game on the Savannah with CJ Stars and one of the opponents, that you.
Well, Harlem was the one. Harlem was the one I can recall. We got a lot of hatred that day.
Okay.
Well, they won the match, but we gave them a run for their money.
Okay, could you give us a little, a little insert into that? Just paint a little, give us a little visual moments of the game.
There's so many of them. One can't come to my mind at this point. Sorry.
All right, no problem.
Yeah.
And in terms of the overall football in the community right now, what's your take on it?
Oh well, it has taken a downtrend. I find I don't want to get involved in too much controversy, but I don't think they take it as serious as when we were in playing.
And you have any
Because, for instance, when we were supposed to play a game, the guys have to watch a game on television, so you have to know your position. But now you fellas have to play and you don't even see them go and practice. It has taken a downtrend.
All right, and do you have any suggestions as to how we can get the football back
The boys have to cut up that good smoking thing. It's deteriorated.
Okay.
It's either you play the game or you smoke a thing.
Okay, so and then in terms of accolades, the greatest achievement of your football, in the sponsor, as a sponsor, as a club
Well,
owner, what's your greatest achievement?
Well, what happened is that during our reign as CGL Stars, we organized a Christmas party for the children at the school to give back, 350 children, and everyone received a gift.
Wow, that's a great achievement.
Yes.
I was
But we don't blow our own
I was
trumpets.
expecting you to talk about a trophy or a plaque or some recognition.
We also
for
had
you.
a dancing competition as well.
Wow.
Michael Jackson dancing competition.
Wow.
And it was so well attended that the bins across the school were filled with the boys sitting on top. Oliver Grell's wife was the judge, and Levi, is Levi LeBlanc? Levi LeBlanc, is he? No. Well, he's not here. He was friendly with a lady from Citroën.
And
It's a little black, I think.
who won that
They were the
competition?
judge. A guy who is a pastor now. The only one in the competition.
Are you still willing to sponsor a team if they approach you and you
No, I stopped for them. The box stopped it.
boxed up there?
Yeah, I was finished that football thing. Probably I can help all children like in preschool, which I'm doing in the preschool. Buy them some of the toys at Christmas time. The primary school, a little gift for one of the children who pass the common entrance, which I am doing. And the church, when they are fundraising, they come to me for donation of chicken or whatever it is to help.
So you're still giving?
Of course I am.
But just football, you just
Well,
lost
I
the
can't
taste.
give football based. Let them elevate a little more. So I can always chip in a little thing.
All right. Well, Mr. Harve, we really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to just speak with DA Sports Vibes and tell us of your story.
I hope what I said doesn't affect trouble anybody.
No.
Definitely not.
Just-
It will
I
inspire.
like them to cast aspersion on it.
No, it will
It's
inspire.
important to speak the truth, you know, what happened,
yes,
what you feel,
Exactly.
and we can all learn from it.
That is correct, yes, that's correct, yeah. First things first.
Thanks very much, sir.
Pleasure is mine.